Okay, so moving on. One of our last guests, aside from doing perler art, also had a video game review channel on YouTube. And so do our next special guest, SpammerD from Infinite Combo Reviews and Retro Drew.
And what better way to start this off than to interview not only video game reviewers, but reviewers that recently reviewed City Ransom, one of our favorite games.
Yeah, thanks for having us on the show.
Hey, thanks for having me on the show, guys. I'm glad I could come on over and shoot the shit. Besides, how can I pass up an invitation with the promise of some Nirvana?
Oh yeah, check this out, Brad. When I first reached out to Drew, I noticed his personal email had the word Nirvana in it, just like mine's. So, I invited a special legendary guest from beyond.
Nice. So let's get down to business. What's your favorite video game, guys?
I see we're starting off with the heavy hitters. My favorite game of all time is Earthbound. The game is just so fun and quirky like no other RPG, yet it still manages to touch upon a lot of deep and dark themes that add up to an unforgettable experience. Also, the music is some of the best to ever grace a video game.
My favorite video game is definitely FF7, which might get replaced by the remake, but only if Square doesn't botch it up by the end. You know, like 20 years from now.
So guys, tell us, what is your favorite project that you've ever worked on?
My favorite project I've worked on has probably been the City Ransom crossover with Retro Drew that got us on here in the first place. It was just fun playing games with Drew, and it's actually a nice change of pace to work with someone who actually delivers on their end.
Honestly, I'm kind of a busybody, so I'm always working on some sort of project. For my channel, I just finished up a review of a weird and wacky Super Famicom beat-em-up. Sorry folks, no spoilers here. But outside of YouTube, I keep busy writing, recording, and mixing music for my band Day Aches. As far as YouTube videos go, I still think my Ghost Super Mikami episode is my favorite. I think I've made better episodes since, but that one is just special to me. Not only is it one of my favorite games of all time, but not a lot of people had talked about it on YouTube, so there was that extra flair of getting to showcase this lost classic. Not to mention, getting to talk about the anime and how faithful the game is to the show was also a lot of fun.
So what do you guys plan on for the future?
Like I said before, just working on more reviews. I'm going to try and make a VTuber channel just because I think it'd be fun. And just practicing more art. My life in a nutshell, really.
I have plenty of reviews lined up for the rest of the year, including some RPGs, fighting games, and puzzle games. Which is always exciting, but I do have a few videos planned that will break away from my typical output, which I think will be well received.
Thank you so much, guys. It's always a pleasure to meet people who are into the 8-bit gaming community, especially when it comes to City Ransom. Go check out their gaming review channel on YouTube. Alright guys, thank you for coming to the show, but before we go, we'd like to encourage everyone in the 8-bit community to create their very own City Ransom character. Pause this video right here to get a baseline of your own avatar. And remember to tag us at Pixel Craft Spotlight. Who knows, maybe we'll feature it in a future episode.
Our love of 8-bit art doesn't end with visual art, it also expands into the musical realm as well. Video game chiptune music is awesome in its own right, but sometimes even more so when used to cover non-chiptune songs you may also know and love.
And now, never before seen in City Ransom style, Kurt Cobain from Nirvana.